Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
But I think, as you said, got some alone time mid where Showmaker pathed out towards the blue side jungle, and now...
Oh, nice flash from Lehens here, and pays. He just knew that if he gets slowed, there's a chance, and now Lucid getting in there. The smite does go the way of Canyon, but now he's being bullied in the river. It's first blood, big divide comes through, but flashes are down, and the chase potential of DK...
Mountain Break, pretty high value for Dplus. We'll see what the soul is. I say nervously.
Yeah, just think about Atlas grilling you right now.
Oh god, he'd be so upset.
First turret blood goes over to Dplus Kia. It goes over to aiming alone in the bottom lane. They are really just dumping every little doubloon of every coin they can find. It's going into aiming's pocket.
And it's an Infernal Soul. High value for both teams, honestly. A lot of poke, long-range abilities that can benefit from it. And also, my favorite minigame in League of Legends, the Cinders. A lot of fun stacking them up. And honestly, if you get enough of them and you don't die, so much ability haste.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. You get to the point where Ezreal just needs to auto.
And then was like, oh, you got Shiv?
Uh-oh, Lehens. He's going to have to ult here, and that he does. He's still being slowed up, and Ezreal still exists as, yeah, he's just trying to walk it off desperately. One more Q would do it, but Canyon is going to take the hit. But now you lost your Alistar in mid.
Yeah, this is what you get for trying to exist. They're going to have to TP Chovy to try and defend this. Down, so...
Okay, Arrow is good aiming. He's going to be hit by it, but he does get out. Lucid is going to have to pay the price, but here's Showmaker. They trade the kill back. Kingin trying to hop away. Spear will miss, and now the kiting is coming back. The kite ability of this DK comp, you can really feel it, but they certainly got caught out.
Nothing new here.
They've experienced both sides of that. Here is aiming in mid. He takes out the mid turret as well. And this is right before the first Infernal Drake is about to spawn. Did he just steal that too?
Oh my god.
And look at this, the range. It's just incredible. If they get ahead, LeBlanc is just so oppressive.
It's a 3k gold lead for Dplus. And they're looking to secure another dragon. Gen.G just wasted Herald.
Yeah. I mean, it was about to time out, I think, and now they're looking to take the fight here, but that's an engage on a Meganar from Lehens. He does have flash, but maybe just trying to peel for the team, make sure he doesn't get in, but now Keen is being walked down the lane. And, I mean, you can just play with the Zax. This is what the LeBlanc does to him, and thankfully he gets a disengage cone to survive, otherwise he wouldn't have. Here's Kingin over the wall. Looking to pressure in on this one, just a straight up 4v4. Showmaker does not have teleport, but is trying to come back in this one as...
Wait, Showmaker's still chasing.
Yeah, he's still chasing him, actually. Look at the damage, but somehow Gen.G's still able to get it, and now Lucid has to flash away. Lehens is going to flash himself to get over the wall as Gen.G...
For now, you know, and then he'll heal it up with Vamp Scepter. No, he's actually recalling, so wouldn't even need to.
Another turret to fall. That's forced here by both of our mid laners, as both of them will be ready for this Infernal Drake fight as the spears, man. Canyon just keeps hitting aiming.
Yeah, aiming standing next to terrain, so he can't actually see the spear coming. Worked against him, bit of poke there from Chovy. Aiming is going to heal up a fair amount.
Oh, now they engage onto the Mininar. Kingin in a lot of trouble, but so is the Lehens! Lehens goes down! Just like that, Showmaker sees the angle, and Lehens didn't have ult. And they knew it. As now trying to pressure on a Chovy, eating into Chovy, aiming gets McHale's though. And now they're being walked by both Karma and LeBlanc. The issue though is that's only damage into Keen, and they have heals from this Nidalee.
Yeah, Chovy's tankiness paying a lot of dividends there. The TP flank coming in.
Yeah, they wanted this move up, but I don't think they're gonna get it, and they might just die as well. Chovy by himself, he's very tanky, but it's not gonna matter all too much. Taken down, Keen is in the back line here trying to do something, but he's tethered up by both Karma and LeBlanc again. Another one-team fight for Dplus Kia, and they will get this Infernal Drake.
Dplus managing to navigate it. A great TP from Kingin in the extended trade. Gen.G probably thinking they've won it out. They have in Italy, they have the sustain, but now health bars are low, and they hit a contest.
See if they can. They land that spear on a Lucid. And that might be the angle. The true shot for us goes wide. That one hits Canyon, but now the engage on the Lucid. He's in a rough spot. Showmaker goes down, aiming. Has to try to 1v3. He's got a situation, but that's not going to work. Aiming goes down. and Gen.G win the fight and the drink.
A series of overstays. Dplus punished Gen.G, but Dplus off the back of that. But here, health bars are low, and Pays just remains untouched pretty much this entire time.
I think he's saying we have to stop them. And, they did. And they provide the front line.
We'll send Keen down bot lane to try and pick up that tier 1. But mid tier 1 is the goal. That is what Gen.G want to get. The sooner they crack that, the sooner they can make progress on the rest of the towers.
Yeah. But still, given enough time, Dplus Kia is able to clear a lot of the wave. This one being a cannon wave, maybe Gen.G are able to get close enough. They get that tier 1 in bot, as you were mentioning. Gen.G as a team just kind of pulling out of the mid lane.
The tower's so low, but it feels like a slight bit lower. Yeah, I mean, they could just do this.
Well, there you go.
If it was a little lower, they could just actually dive Dplus and then plant the Azir tower. But Dplus eventually back off. They don't hold any longer. Maybe they realized that was a possibility. And now with the middle left of the Baron, the siege continues onto this tier 2.
No, the ult's not going to hit anyone, and Lahen's just going to ult ahead of time just to make sure. Looks like he thought he was going to be hit by that.
Yeah, I think a big thing with Alistar is very easy to ult too late and just already be dead. So he pre-ults, doesn't end up really needing it, but it does force Dplus to back off, and they also built that Sejuani ult. Yeah. Ian will get the tower
Infernal
back.
Drake fight. Gen.G were able to get the last 2. The first one we could hardly believe. The second one, also very contentious.
This one needs to be denied by Dplus. Good poke.
I like that angle, man. He expected them to push out as now they're trying to get in onto aiming, and there's nowhere for him to go as finally the cleanse comes in, and he gets away, but the Jess flanks him. Down goes the Ezreal. That's so much gold taken out of the pockets of DK, and Gen.G find the angle as Kingan's gonna go down, Lucid's gonna fall, Gen.G will pick up Infernal Soul.
Don't think they'll be able to end right now. Showmaker makes the right move and clears out the wave, but damage has been done. Infernal Soul secured. Gold lead in the bag as well. Gen.G are back with a vengeance.
Oh, and now Pays trying to punish Showmaker. I don't know if he can actually catch up to him. And yeah, Showmaker will
change really the value of it.
This is your turret. There's a trinket to come down, but they know they're late. I mean, they see it when it's at 7K, and the amount of damage coming out from Gen.G's comp is insane. And Kellen, nicely done.
That's actually pretty slick. Timing the Mikhails to self-use it because you have to pre-use it. So nice moves from Kellen. But ultimately, that's still a big cooldown bin. The Mikhail's cooldown's a lot longer than the Ash Arrow, so yeah. Gen.G happy to have gotten that one. Good aim from Pays there.
A little bit of poke is coming out. Trying to push Canyon back, trying to push Gen.G back, but it just feels almost inevitable at this point in time as the poke from the side of Jovi and Canyon seems to be even larger. Now the ult's going to be thrown in, not going to hit Jovi. We do see Lahen's on the front line as Showmaker gets pretty low. Keen following in and just kills the clone. Kingan goes into his GA. And now you've just got the entire team right on top of him. Down he will go, and Jovi's looking for the angle. The arrow comes in, hits the support. And Gen.G are looking to extend this to 3.
Well, they take it all the way. Showmaker comes in, but is easily dissuaded.
Lucid's just being burnt to a crisp. There's just nowhere for him to go. And just like that, Gen.G, they get the Infernal Soul. They pick up game number 2. And we will have a full series.
These were the best highlights from today's LCK matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.